Good morning again, people. I was just having a bit of a nightmare trying to get this going, wondering why it wouldn't let me fly. I didn't have the thing plugged into my phone. It's another sort of grey, miserable morning. It's not raining. I'm at another part of my local area. Trying to get some light. That's a housing estate. Over there, that way, beyond that little hill, is an army barracks. This whole area is a training area over the back there. Yeah, army training. The immediate woodline, there's a main road that runs down the middle of that. I'll go over and see what you can have a look at. You can see the road there. Now, with all the weird shit that's happening in the world today, our lot seem dead intent on having a war. And should that happen, this is all army wood, so I do go walking through there sometimes. You find a bit of kit, but where it changes, the woods change. See there? In there is where I started to dig a bunker. Or even further at the other end of them pines, or whatever, I can't quite see how they are. But I started digging a bunker. This is a really cool YouTube channel. I can't remember his name, but I think he's somewhere in Russia or maybe like Ukraine or in that part of the world. And he digs big bunkers for hunting and things. I forget his name, but I'm going to dig one a bit like that. And we're going to stack it with about 6 months worth of food and water. Some dry kit, warm kit, sleeping bag. Bit of self-defense. I got some super rugby. And I'm just gonna, I'm a bit of a lunatic like that. I'm a prepper at heart. That's a big military barracks, so we'll stay away from there. These fields here usually have sheep on them, but they're all away having their babies. Mind the babies, the lambs will be out soon. Yeah, just some more wooded areas. I've got an idea I might do and see how people react to it. I'm going to start doing a few abbey documentaries, because where I am there's a really old abbey, like a really old abbey, and yeah, might do a documentary series. I don't know. I'll film it and see how it looks. If it's worth putting up, I'll put it up. Actually, the other was there. I'm about there. Yeah, there I am. Look. I love this thing. Let's keep it at 1 for now. Come back my way a bit. And them green bits of woods there, where the pines are. One Christmas Eve, me and my wife decided to have a little fire and get some embers going. And just to cook some sausages, cook some dinner. We were doing it a couple times a week for a long time actually. Just saving some money and having fun. And then maybe a dog walker came past one time and seen a fire and thought, oh, I better ring 999. So anyway, I heard a siren and we're just breaking the embers around, so getting ready to chuck the sausages on, and could hear this siren. I thought, it's not unusual, but anyway. And then all of a sudden it stopped. I thought, well, I better just walk out onto the trail. So I walked down here onto the trail down there, and sure enough I could see all these red and blue lights flashing off the pine trees. I thought, oh shit. So I snuck back in there, told the wife, we covered over all the embers with the dirt and left it. And then what we did is we snuck through all these woods here to this fence line where I'm at. And we cut across this field over to that road, real sneaky like, because there was a fire engine full of people and they're all jumping out getting dressed, and oh, we've got to wait for the police, we've got to wait for the police. I thought, yeah, I'm out of here. So we got out of there and we got away with it. And by the time we walked back home, which was up that road all the way, I don't know, about 4 miles, turn left, way off in the distance, got home, and as we walked past the fire engine station, the station where they came out of, they'd just left, like they just got back, just left the fire and got back, and they were undressing, and that we could see as we walked past, and we had a little chuckle to ourselves. Shouldn't have been doing what we're doing, maybe. I don't know, I mean, I think idiots have ruined certain things in our world for the good people that enjoy doing things, like, and one of the other woods that I used to use, I trained the dogs in down the rabbit holes. A lot of kids started coming in and bringing shopping trolleys and tents and smashing bottles and cans and just ruining the place, And then the military police started going through there on a regular basis to make sure no one was in there, and that's a bit shit because I looked after the place. I wouldn't mind being a warden, like a ranger or something. I totally love my area. But yeah, you should be allowed to just rock up into a bit of woodland and do yourself a little fire and cook some food, have a cup of tea, be at one with nature, like we used to before all these rules and regulations came in, all this red tape and people who think they're in charge of you. We got to remember, we elect the buggers. They work for us, they take our money, they work for us. But no sooner do they get in and they start bossing you around and think they're in charge of you, you know what I mean? I have a real problem with that. I just want to be left alone. I guess I'm grumpy, I don't know. But I just want to be left alone to live my life. I do no harm. I hurt nobody, I wreck nothing. I do my own thing. One of the things about this I really love, it's like a CCTV, like a spy satellite. I really get into that. That's cool. I was looking at this little nano drone, 120 quid, little tiny thing. The battery only lasts 10 minutes, but I don't care. Something you can stick in your leg pocket. I might have a look at that sometime this year. I'll pay off this drone. I got this one on the drip. I could afford it outright, but it would have made the rest of the month a bit uncomfortable, so I just got it on the drip. 25 quid a week for a month for 10 months. 250 quid. Last payment's due in August. Normally I wouldn't do that, but I really wanted one. In fact, I needed one because I like the idea of doing a recce but with a drone. Because I don't really break the law, but I suppose trespass is about the only law I break. And that's only a civil offence for the time being, but I think it's hidden in the online harms bill that trespass will become not a civil matter but a police matter where they can arrest you and charge you that. Whereas now they can't unless it's aggravated. Like if the landowner says go and you go, then the police can't do anything. But if you don't go when asked, then it becomes a police matter. But they're trying to change that. They're going to sneak in a bill. They're going to hide it in the online harms bill. Bit like in Canada. They've just brought one into their parliament where you can get up to life in jail if you say wrong speak online. So censorship's getting a bit out of control, but I won't go there. Try and keep it a drone-friendly conversation. So yeah, I think I'm going to go and do an abbey. I think it's 11th century, I'm not too sure. There's a pew was taken out of the abbey and put into the big church in town there, and they reckon it's like 1100 years old, so we'll go and have a look. Might even take us over to Cataractium, where the Romans was stationed. They've been searching for the burial place for a number of years. I don't think they've found it yet. Jeez, I can't wait for the sunnier days to come. Trying to figure out where I'm at now. Oh yeah, there's right. That's a training ground. We'll stay off that. So what's the difference, folks, with the Mini 3 and the Mini 4 and the Pro and all this? As I understand it, it's just the camera resolution, but is different. I must say the lad who put me onto the use the 2.7K, thank you. So maybe I find this will do. This drone will do. So I wish it would. You know what? This last 2 winters have been rubbish. America, the USA's been getting battered with rain as well. I wonder if it's got anything to do with that volcano that took off last year, the year before last, Honga Tonga. That shot a lot of water into one of the driest layers of our atmosphere. That could be why, but why is it only in winter and not in summer? I don't know. It does that weird visual thing. That's really weird. Doesn't do that on the 1080. Let's get it over them power lines. Yeah, we don't want the power lines involved. Is it just the colour of the tree? Messing with the camera. Yeah, see how it does different weird shapes and that. Doesn't do that on 1080. Might be a colour setting or something, don't know. Hey! There is a camera angle I really like. I haven't used it in a while. See if I can find it. It's called FPV or something. took it off. Oh, I don't know. Where's it gone? I thought it was in the camera. Oh, there. Hey, you guys. Yeah, let's see. What it does, it does that like a racing car. Yeah, man. I love that. That way we can get some good chase the rabbit footage. Better get it up a bit higher. Yeah, this is are all drones like this where you have to be connected to the internet, or is there a drone where you don't have to be connected to the internet? You can hear it, I just can't see it. I don't want it to hit a power line. Oh, there it is. Go under the power lines. Yeah, man, it's cool. Oh! Oh. I'll just have to go and get that. We'll call that one a video for now. Thanks for watching. Peace, man.